ITV The Chase fans call out players' controversial strategy after silly answer. In a lively episode of The Chase, Bradley Walsh welcomed 4 fresh contestants, each eager to win a catch prize by taking on the formidable chaser, Mark Labbett, also known as the Beast. This time, however, it was a surprising and comical strategy that captured viewers' attention. Gary, a contestant from London, caused a stir online with his unconventional approach, which included a few wild guesses that left fans both amused and frustrated. The players taking part in this episode were Gary from London, Ginny from Falmouth, Beth from Manchester, and Wesley from Bristol. Each contestant hoped to prove their knowledge in the face of some tough questions. Gary was the first to take on the Cash Builder round, a solo portion where contestants try to answer as many questions correctly as possible to boost their team's potential prize pot. Unfortunately for Gary, his answer to one question had fans laughing for all the wrong reasons. When Bradley asked Gary, "What animals are most associated with the Calgary Stampede?" Gary confidently responded with beavers. The correct answer was horses, as anyone familiar with the famous rodeo would know. Viewers quickly took to social media to share their amusement. One fan tweeted, "The Chase, what animals are most associated with the Calgary Stampede?" Gary's answer, "Beavers," while another wrote, "A stampede of beavers." The Chase. The playful replies kept rolling in as fans joked, "Don't get a beaver and a horse mixed up." Despite this humorous blunder, Gary advanced to the head-to-head round, where he faced off against the chaser with a modest offer of £4,000. During this round, Gary seemed to rely on luck rather than strategy, openly admitting to guessing several answers. His method was unorthodox, but to everyone's surprise, it worked. Somehow, with what seemed like a mixture of luck and instinct, Gary managed to avoid getting caught and made it back to the team. Bradley, always quick with a quip, couldn't resist poking fun at Gary's guessing game. Congratulating him with a grin, he said, "4 guesses and a no. Well done, Gary, you're through to the final. Good job, mate." The host added, "He is a good guesser," as both he and the viewers chuckled at the improbable strategy. Fans on Twitter had their own commentary. Guessing your way to the final is never a good strategy. Amazingly, it worked for Gary. The Chase, one user commented. Another joked, "Say, it's a guess one more time." The Chase. When it came time for the final chase, only Gary and Wesley remained after Ginny and Beth were knocked out by the Beast. Together, Gary and Wesley would be playing for a total prize of £5,000, meaning each would take home £2,500 if they could beat the chaser. The 2 contestants managed to set a respectable target of 14, having gained a 2-point head start and correctly answering 12 questions. They also managed to secure 2 pushbacks, small victories that briefly halted the chaser's advance. Despite their efforts, Mark proved why he's one of the most feared chasers. He caught up with Gary and Wesley with a full 40 seconds still left on the clock, dashing their hopes of walking away with the prize. For the fans watching at home, it was another example of the Beast's impressive skill and speed. Yet they couldn't help but remember Gary's improbable journey to the final. Although he left empty-handed, Gary's entertaining performance and unusual guessing strategy left a lasting impression. Ultimately, Gary's episode became a light-hearted reminder that not every contestant on The Chase needs to be an expert to enjoy their moment on the show. Sometimes, as Gary proved, luck and a bit of humor can be just as memorable. His Stampede of Beavers moment brought some levity to the high-stakes game, and for many viewers, it was a hilarious addition to the Chase's history of memorable answers. While he didn't win any money, Gary's time on The Chase was a success in its own way, giving fans a good laugh and reminding everyone that, in trivia as in life, sometimes it's just fun to take a wild guess.